So I think I'm only going to do a short thing today because we're just a small group and I'm not feeling so well. And yeah, maybe you're a little far away to... Yeah, you can come a little nearer. Or if you want, you can bring chairs if you prefer.
No, that's fine. Oops.
Good luck.
Yeah, I have some kind of flu, so I'll just do a short one.
No, you look very nice.
This message is really about coming alive, but not in any way that you could possibly even imagine. Because actually we're talking about death. So how can it be about coming alive? It doesn't seem to make sense. But in the death of who you think you are, then actually this is the real coming alive that everyone is really longing for. And what I mean by who you think you are is this story that you tell yourself. I am my name, my history, my past, my timeline of my life. And if I'm not that story, then who am I? So then the thinking perhaps provides some other story. Well, maybe I'm my body. But even that, when we start to really investigate, you can see for yourself that actually you're not even limited to this body. When you try to find a singular point that is actually you in this body, You won't find that. But check for yourself. So if I'm not this story of me and my history, and if I'm not this body, or limited at least to this body, then where and who am I? And what the hell is going on? Because all of this stuff seems to be happening. All of this being alive, this living, feeling, sensing, experiencing, seems to be happening. But who's it happening for? Who's living? Who is alive? Who are you? In the deepest sense, I ask that question. When you really look beyond everything that you've ever learnt or read or heard or believed in, when you just ask yourself right now, fresh, as if you've never asked anything like that before. Right now. And you may find that in asking that question, that the thinking wants to provide answers. It wants to find myself as this or that. It wants to define myself as this or that. Limit myself. It wants to say I'm this and not that. I'm me. In fact, the thinking doesn't even want to really question what this me is. It's just so long been assumed. And it's comfortable to keep assuming that I am me, without actually questioning what or who that is, where that is. Of course I am me. How dare you even ask, who's that? What's that? Because when I ask, perhaps it provokes some uncomfortable sensations of fear, other emotions perhaps. Because when we really look at it, we can't find this reference point called me. And then what? Because while we believe that there is this me, and while we keep assuming that there is this me, then everything else in this experience seems to be happening to me, for me, because of me. But if we find that there actually is no me, then what about the rest of experience? It's no longer attached to me. It's just happening. Floating in space, without any reference point. Without belonging to anyone. So every experience is just experienced for its own sake. Not for any reason, not with any ultimate meaning, just happening for its own sake. This sensation that you feel sitting on the cushion or the chair, it's just happening, just being felt. It's not my sensation, because that is just a thought that refers to this assumed and imaginary me. Sensation floating in space. The sound of my voice just being heard. By who? Who is here to hear it? But it's heard. So when I say this is about coming alive, I'm talking about a free aliveness. It's not about me coming alive, but a freedom that is alive, living in this sensation, this experience, just the way it is. Free, meaningless aliveness. And of course in that, the thinking keeps trying to make sense out of it. It keeps trying to find reference points. It keeps trying to find me and what it means to me. But whether or not the thinking imagines this me, or any meaning for me, it is only ever the thinking. So even if there is a thought me, it never actually means that there is a real me. And you look and try to find it for yourself. This me. What do you actually find? So I invite you to actually look right now. And if you'd like, you can share what it is that you find or don't find, so we can investigate this together.
What to take in.
Yeah.
It's a lot to take in. So you take me by surprise.
I can't hear you.
You take me by surprise. A lot of things to think about. You're right.
What? Did you know what you were coming here for? Did Devadas just drag you up here?
No, I heard about it also last Sunday.
Okay.
But we were entitled to say so. It was a lot. I heard about it. It would be nice to listen.
Yeah, it's a kind of shocking investigation in a way.
Yes, it is.
What?
She brought it in the chair, no?
This?
Yeah.
You can take it. No.
How is it feel?
Me? Yes. Where what I'm doing, what I'm feeling, what's my way of corresponding other.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
As I
I didn't get the beginning. I don't. Of what you said.
Yeah, I said.
Can you speak into it?
Yeah, sorry. So I said, me is what I'm doing, what I'm feeling, what I'm, the way I correspond to the environment, to other people.
Who are you talking about?
Me?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it's everybody.
Yeah, I'm talking just about you though.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So this is me is what I, the way I dress, the way I.
So you're
I
talking about the
feel.
body?
Feel what?
You're talking about the body?
Yeah. Also, but also feeling what I feel, what I correspond to other. It sounds very abstract. I don't know. I'm not getting to detail what I feel because it changes all the time.
Yeah.
It's smooth.
Yeah.
This is alive.
Yeah.
I am alive.
Who is alive? Yeah, you see, this is kind of what I'm saying. Like, we go around assuming that it's me that's alive. It's me that it's experiencing or feeling, and of course, yeah, it's always, life is always changing, experience is always changing. But we continually make this assumption that there is me that is feeling it or experiencing it. And it's rare that we actually question who that is. Who is the feeling belonging to?
Why is it so important?
Oh, it's not important at all.
So, what can it make? What change can it make? To
Did you know what you were coming here for?
No.
Okay, well, yeah, it's probably best you know what you're coming here for, because this is quite a radical message.
Okay, I expect to receive the message here right now.
Yeah, you are. You are already receiving it. Yeah. It's radical because it questions your whole life, really. And not everyone is ready or willing or wanting it to be questioned, you know? Because it's quite comfortable to just go on assuming that there is a me who is living this life. And it's the normal assumption that everybody is assuming.
You are trying to destruct this assumption. Correct.
I'm not trying to destroy the assumption. I'm highlighting the fact that it is an assumption. You know, because normally we don't even say that it's an assumption. We just assume that, yeah, of course there's a me. And in looking at it in its face, you know, then you can see for yourself that it's just an assumption. But when we don't look at it, when we like, oh yeah, there's a me, yeah, you know, then we keep assuming. So I'm just interested in looking at it. What exactly is this me? Where is it exactly?
It could be a shocking experience sometimes for you.
Yeah, I mean, can you find this me right now? Can you describe the point that is me?
You take certain techniques to improve going into yourself.
Improve what?
To listen to teachings like this is a terminology.
Is it what?
The language you're using, when it comes to certain meanings, it's to me a bit abstract.
Yes, that's why I'm asking you. That's why I'm asking you.
I have to listen very carefully.
Yeah. It's not abstract at all. That's why I'm asking you to just answer a question. Do you find the me right now? That's not abstract at all.
You express yourself good there.
Do you have an answer?
I enjoy to listen to you very much.
But you don't answer the question.
Yeah.
You answer the question. Who are you? Where are you?
Physically I'm here. Physically I'm here. But I can also looking inside a bit. Looking a bit in the
Can you hold it right?
Yeah. No, I'm still searching. But I know tendency in myself, which comes clear. But basically, I feel fortunate.
Fortunate.
Both in myself and my surroundings, and the structure of life. It's not too bad.
Thank you.
So I'm happy for you that you feel fortunate and everything that you said, but it's irrelevant to the question. You see, the question is really very, very direct and very on the ground. It's not abstract at all, and it's not dreamy, and it's not about feeling good or trying to get somewhere or anything. It's just about right now, as we're sitting here together. Do you find someone in there right now? Is there someone in there that is looking out at me? Yes?
I radiate, I hope.
Sorry?
I radiating, I hope.
Radiating?
Shining.
From where?
Inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, there's perhaps no point in going on with this. Yeah. What about you?
So you ask, where am I? Who am I?
Yes.
Who is me?
Yes. It's all the same question.
It's the same question. So I'm sitting here, and this ass who is sitting on the cushion, as you said, and I'm listening to what's going on. And, well, I'm here.
Yeah.
And no doubt about that. I don't see the point. Why should I ask who is me?
Yeah.
What is it? Are you looking for a philosophical answer
Not at all.
or
Not
identity? So this is me, my hand, my DNA, my blood, this is me. It's a body and feelings and thoughts and whatever. Yeah.
Thank you. So, and Devadas, do you want to say something?
I would like to tell a story, Mullah Nasruddin.
Wait, before you tell that story, do you find a me here? Let's see if someone can answer the
I'm as
question.
confused as Mullah Nasruddin in this story.
Okay, but let's forget the story. Let's
No,
go to the
I like
point.
to tell the story.
Yeah, I know you'd like to, but I'm going straight to the point here because I'm sick, so, we just want to
Okay.
get straight to the point.
So what was the question?
Do you find the sense of me here right now?
I've a very strong me here, sitting here, yeah. There is something looking out, at least. What that is, I cannot frame in words, I think. But something is looking out.
So something is inside.
Well, I don't know if it's inside or outside. I'm outside there also. I am like what I see, I guess.
Yeah. So exactly, where are you exactly located? Is there a reference?
Oh,
Because-
I'm like all over the place, I guess.
yeah.
This is, I'm in the wind and in the waves and over there. And,
Yeah. So it's not that you are looking at the waves, although that's the usual assumption. It's that actually...
it's mysterious, I don't know where is the borderline between the outer world and the inner world. But it's somehow different qualities, I guess. Or it... Ha!
Yeah, nice.
This is
Wait.
Yeah.
who is laughing.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the point where I go blank, you know, and then laughing kind of erupts, laughing erupts out of that gap, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And I try to stop it, you know, because people throw me out of different places, you know, and I try. Sometimes I can catch the laugh before it bursts through, you know. But sometimes it's ahead of me, you know, and I'm like off. I laugh first, and then I can't take it back, you know. It's like so.
Yeah.
I try to shut up.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what I'm pointing to. That actually, when we don't just blindly believe the thinking that says, I am me and I'm located in here and I'm looking out and everything else is outside of me. If we don't believe that story, then in fact I am every experience. I'm not limited to anything. I'm not inside here or outside. There is no boundary. And yeah, then,
This is very
can you just be quiet? So and then there's no difference between.
But then you have to. This is a point where I have to invent someone, you know, like now I invent that I am the tourist, for example. And then I go and take a photo.
Yeah.
And where I invent I am the one who is shopping. That's my favorite, you know. It's a very good role to play, you know. Shopping.
Yeah.
So I go shopping.
Yeah.
And then I'm the shopper. And sometimes I'm just a listener.
Yeah, we're playing different roles. You know, different me's. I'm the me that is speaking and holding this microphone and looking. And we play different roles in different situations with different people and different. Or let's say, to be more specific, life plays different roles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not me. It's not that I am playing a role. Oh, I am life, actually. So I am playing a role in that way. But life is playing the teacher, the student, the hippie, the shopper,
In, of, us, and through. This is all happening in, of, us, and through.
Yeah.
Awareness, according to my cookie candy. Not candy. I'm not allowed to tell the Mullah Nasruddin story.
Go on, then, if you have to. If it's short.
It's short. Well, one day Mullah Nasruddin woke up and he was in a city he'd never seen before, and he didn't know who he was. Also, so he went out in the street and he didn't recognize anyone. So he went into a shop with and the shop man came and what can I help you with? Well, Mullah Nasruddin was standing there, he didn't say anything. And maybe something, because there was a carpentry, maybe something in wood, he said, and pointed to things they were making in wood. Then Mullah Nasruddin said, did you see me come into the shop? Yes, said the owner. Have you ever seen me before? No, said the owner. How can you then know it's me? I don't know. That's a Mullah Nasruddin story.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Did you want to say something? Do you want to come up?
It's good exercise to get up.
You interrupted several times, so I presume you wanted to talk.
Well,